Prospecting tips for network marketers. If you have ever signed up with a network marketing company, no matter what kind of product was sold, then you probably know that prospecting is a little more complicated than it looks. More specifically, there is much more involved with prospecting than what your upline tells you. These tips will place emphasis on the prospect, not you. Many conventional approaches you may have been taught in the past simply don't work because they focus too much on your intentions. The number one thing you have to remember is that this type of business is not about you, it's about your prospect. So with that being said, let's take a look at some of these prospecting tips you can start using today. Tip number 1, go after qualified prospects. Think of your network marketing business like this. You want to work with people who have the necessary skills to get results in your team. If you can learn how to sort and qualify your prospects, so that you only work with motivated and professional people, your business will benefit tenfold. Some professionals you may want to consider will be people in the real estate, sales or insurance industry. Tip number 2, use the interview process. Just because you don't sit in a big office on top of a skyscraper does not mean you should not have an interview process in place. After all, this is your business, right? Just as any legitimate corporation would do, make sure that you are interviewing your prospects to determine if they are a good fit. If they seem unmotivated, lazy or unhappy, then they are probably not a good prospect. Tip number 3, learn to say no. As mentioned earlier, you will not want to sponsor just anyone. Doing this can result in you spending too much time babysitting and hand-holding, and I'm certain this is not why you got into the industry. Also, by saying no to some people, this will keep the power on your side and create more attraction between you and your prospects. Don't ever come off as being needy. Having an abundance mentality and knowing that there are plenty of prospects out there will make your prospects want to work with you even more. Tip number 4, start listening more. Remember, it's not about you. It's all about your prospect. Start really listening to them. See why they want to get into network marketing anyway. Listen for clues to tell you if they are a good prospect. Empathize with them. See if you can really help them. Tip number 5, build rapport with your prospect. Whether or not you believe this, trust is everything. When you build rapport with your prospect and show them that you aren't just about sponsoring them, they will begin to trust you. Before you can ever expect anyone to join your team, they will have to know, like, and trust you. You can build trust and rapport by asking questions.